Hello there, this is Daniele from Toolchefs, and in this video I'm going to show you how you can use high fields in Atoms Crowd. In this scene I'm having a very simple setup, so it's just an agent group with one agent and a state machine, and the state is set to 1, so my agent is working straight, very simple. I'm also having a plane, and I really would like this agent to work on this plane. So to do that you have to convert this plane into an high field. So you can go into Atoms and click on High Field Manager, or you can press on this button, which is basically the same thing as opening the High Field Manager. You can click on Add, give it a name, click on Select. You need to have the mesh selected already, and then click OK. You can close the High Field Manager. Now this high field is already live into Atoms. So even if you press play now, the agent is not gonna work on the plane. What you have to do is to go in the state machine module and select the high field from the high field parameter. Once you click rewind, now the agent is going to work on the plane. If you change the high field, like in this case I'm going to go in vertex mode, I'm going to select a few vertices, do like that. If now I press play, you'll see that the agent is not going to work on the modified high field. What you have to do here is to go again in the high field manager, click on the high field and click on reload. Then click rewind, press play, and now the agent is working on the updated high field. This is because sometimes your high fields could be quite big, quite complex, and we don't really want to update them automatically whenever you change them, so you have to do this process manually. You can also have animated high fields. In this scene you can see I still have my working robot, was also this plane being deformed by a wave deformer. I'm going to select the plane, go in the high field manager, or you can select the high field manager button from here to add, give it again another name, let's say HFA, and then select, and then click on animated. So whenever you hit click on the animated checkbox, this basically tells Atoms this high field is animated. Please bear in mind that whenever a high field is animated, it's much slower than having a static high field, just because we rebuild the internal structure for the high field at every frame. And then you have to go in the state machine module again, high field, select the high field, press play, and now your agent is working on the deforming plane. You can also have 3D height fields. In this scene I've already converted this sphere into a height field, and also I already set up the state machine of this agent group to use that height field. If I press play, you see now that basically the agents won't follow the shape of the sphere. If you instead set up the gravity field for this state machine to be the same high field, you'll see basically the agents following the shape. A gravity field is simply another high field, so it's the same process. You convert a mesh into a high field, and then you set it up here. It's just that basically with the gravity field you are providing the gravity for the agents, and it's basically, if you want to think about it, it's like their up vector. And so this is how you can achieve this kind of result, having the agents working on a 3D shape. If you have more complex meshes like in this scene, you cannot really use the same high field as a high field and a gravity field. What you want to do instead is to use a different gravity field. I'm going to show you why. So basically, if now I press play, you see that the agents are actually working, and they are behaving weirdly, just because the normal of this shape is being converted to be the up vector. In this scene I'm also having another smoother shape here, which is already being converted as a gravity field, and it has been called GF. If I select again the state machine here and go in the gravity field attribute and I change it to GF, now you'll see that the agents will behave better. This is because the up vector is being taken by the other shape, the other smoother version of this shape here. This is all for high fields. Thanks for watching.